Hello, guys. I understand you must be very, very tired, right? I think the majority of you came around like Sunday or last week or Monday. I just came the day before yesterday, so I'm still like feeling, fresh. And actually, in general, I can talk about Ton and Telegram for ages, but I'll try to keep it very short today, given that you would probably want to do a bit more networking now and tonight. So my name is Alena. I'm Director of Ecosystem Success at Ton Foundation. And today I want to talk to you about how we are unleashing a real crypto revolution inside Telegram. So first, let's start talking about the situation today in Web3. So I think every one of you knows that there's so many L1 and L2s in 2025, right? And the number is still increasingly growing. It's great because every chain is competing for speed, for scalability, for decentralization, and every one of them is trying to convince people that they are the best because they solve this particular problem. The issue with all that is that we always tend to forget about distribution, right? So how do we plan to attract the user? How do we plan to onboard them and to make them stay with our chain, with our ecosystem, and with the projects that are building in this ecosystem? So as you all know, social platforms like messengers, like social apps are really a very good way for the distribution. Those are the apps that we use every single day of our life, right? Like Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, WeChat for the Chinese region, and then Telegram, which indeed I'm talking about today. So Telegram is now on the 7th place for the number of monthly active users across all social platforms, including messengers and other stuff. So Telegram has recently reached 1 billion users, and it's one of the fastest growing platforms across different social products around the world. Within the realm of social platforms, there's also a separate type of apps, super apps. It's not only about messengers, right? It's not only about chats and news. It's about actually consuming different types of products inside a single platform. So on WeChat, as we know, and on other platforms in Asia, like Line, like KakaoTalk, people do everything on those platforms, right? Not only chatting, but also paying bills, ordering pizza, etc., etc. So this concept of super apps was essentially created in Asia, and we've seen enormous success of those apps up till this moment. So here's some numbers about WeChat: 1.38 billion monthly active users, more than 4 million mini programs inside. Those are mini applications like order pizza, pay for the bill, chat, talk, call, blah, blah, blah. And 30% of all users have opened a mini program at least once in their life. Let's remember this number, like 30%, right? 1/3 of their monthly active audience. Line and KakaoTalk are a bit behind, but also still showing some growth. Now, what is making Telegram as a social platform really distinct is that it actually comprises all of the elements together. So not only is it a viral messenger that we all love and use, especially in crypto, it's also a super app because Telegram is essentially building, it encourages people to build mini programs inside of the main messenger. It's global, right? So which also makes it very different from WeChat, KakaoTalk, and Line that we saw on the previous slide. It's global. It's not focused on a particular region. And it's a Web3 messenger because it has Web3 rails behind it. And of course, its audience is growing enormously recently. So here's like a golden formula according to which we are aimed at mass adoption of Web3 inside Telegram in the upcoming years. Let's see the pillars, 3 of them. The first one is the distribution, which is essentially granted by Telegram itself, by the messenger. Ownership, which is granted by Ton as the blockchain behind it. Wallet as the main, like the flagship product of the ecosystem that is aimed at granting access to crypto for the users of Telegram. Now, let's look into each of the ingredients separately. Telegram mini apps. Those are very simple products inside the messenger. Do you remember the number for WeChat? What was the number of people that essentially have used a mini program inside WeChat at least once in their life? What was the percentage? 30%, exactly, 1/3. On Telegram, this number is already bigger. It's 40%, according to last year's statistics, of users that tried mini apps at least once. The cool thing about mini apps is that you can actually build any kind of program in this form, right? Whether you have a DeFi app, a game, a utility app. Here are some examples of existing Ton products. The first one is Citizen, which is launched by Pluto Studio, a very successful Chinese gaming studio. So the guys already achieved $20 million in total revenue, and their audience is growing, and they are continuing to port successful mini games from WeChat to Telegram and Ton. The second example that I'm bringing for you guys today is Storm Trade. That's the largest perp DEX on Ton, right? Like pure DeFi product with over 2.5 billion in total volume and over $80K in monthly revenue. So you essentially open a position with one click inside your favorite messenger. Utility. Just 2 days ago, I was asked by some partner what my favorite mini app on Ton and on Telegram is. And I was like, that's a very good question. But the one that I personally use most are those apps that allow us to buy eSIMs in a single click with USDT on Ton, right? So I arrived in France. I needed a SIM card. I just opened the app. I topped up my balance. And here we go. Right, so these app, which is called Mobile, they have over 100K MAU. And there are multiple more apps of this type on Ton and Telegram already. Virality of Telegram mini apps. That's definitely the term that most of you guys have probably heard last year. So Notcoin, Dogs, Hamster Combat were those games, very simple, very fun and fascinating games that helped us as an ecosystem onboard a lot of people into crypto. Virality means that essentially people share the app, share the product with their friends very easily and very eagerly, right? So this is something that Telegram inherently offers to people to share things that they love through referral programs, through sharing apps in Telegram stories, just sharing them in DM with your friends, and inviting people to join you on your, exciting journey inside a particular product. So here are some amazing numbers that Ton products achieved last year. So Notcoin, which was the very first tap-to-earn game with 26 million all-time high monthly active users and almost 3 million token holders. But then we also got Docs with 5.4 million token holders at all-time high, which allowed us to say that it's like the largest meme coin in the entire Web3 ecosystem. The second ingredient of that successful formula that we're showing is the wallet itself, right? Okay, let's do another reality check for me. How many of you guys have ever used wallet in Telegram? Raise your hands. Okay, so probably half of you. All right, so I have great news for you. You're one of those 130 million people across the world that have used wallet at least once in their life. How to discover wallet for those 50% of you that have never opened it on your Telegram yet. So you can find it in settings in particular regions, right? So this amazing button here, wallet, you could just find it there. If you're based in Europe or US, you cannot do it as of yet, I hope. You can find it in the attachment menu. So if you want to send a crypto dollar to any of your friends, you click on plus in the attachments, and instead of attaching a photo or a sticker, you can send money directly through the attachment menu. And you can type wallet in the search bar of Telegram. Or you can get this Toncoin or USDT from me after my speech. I always happily share. And, just with the aim of showing how easy it is to send crypto inside your favorite messenger. And really, one single click. So the mission of wallet is to make using crypto as easy as texting, right? One single click, very smooth, very nice user experience. So with your wallet on Telegram, you can do a lot of things. You can hold crypto, you can trade crypto, you can send it to your friends, you can earn rewards, you can invest. And then ultimately, I hope very soon we will see also a catalog of Ton apps inside the wallet straight away as an additional point of discoverability of those amazing Ton products that are being built in the ecosystem. And lastly, Ton. What is the role of Ton here? Because the wallet, it has two parts. First of all, custodial and non-custodial. The custodial part also has other crypto, like Ethereum, like Bitcoin. You can hold Bitcoin in your Telegram wallet without any problem. So what is the role of Ton in this whole picture? So the first thing are Telegram ads. I'm pretty sure, you're all users of Telegram, right? And you all consume news on Telegram. So when you're scrolling the feed of a particular channel that you like, if you don't have Telegram Premium, you most likely saw Telegram ads, right? Like pop-ups of different products. So starting in 2023, Telegram started sharing the revenue that they generate on ads with the owners of channels on Telegram. So it's 50-50. Telegram gets 50% and channel owners get 50% as well. The thing is that they can withdraw this revenue in Toncoin only, right? So this is the first point of intersection, let's say, between Telegram and Ton. The second thing came in 2024. So Telegram, in the summer of 2024, Telegram was constrained to introducing Telegram Stars, its in-app digital currency. It's not a cryptocurrency at all, right? So now, to buy digital goods in any app, you need to use Telegram Stars only. You can't use crypto. The second point, and it also came quite recently, Telegram introduced paid reactions on posts in Telegram channels. So if you like a particular post of your favorite QL who you read, here's the example of Snoop Dogg. You can essentially reward this QL with Telegram Stars. So that's how they can earn additional income, right? What unites both of these cases is that to cash out, in both cases, you would need to do it with Toncoin. You would transfer your Telegram Stars, you'll convert it into Toncoin. And lastly, in 2025, Ton has finally become the exclusive blockchain to be used inside Telegram mini apps. What it essentially means is that only Ton-based assets can be created and distributed inside those mini programs, and only Ton wallets can be connected to Telegram mini apps, right? So you can't now connect a MetaMask to any of the mini app if we're talking about like a purely Web3 non-custodial wallets. So those people, those builders that understand, the crux of it, the essence of it, already came and now started building exciting products in the ecosystem. And we've seen enormous growth of developers, both Web2, those who are responsible for the Web2 part, for the mini apps themselves, as well as Web3, building our smart contracts. We've seen enormous growth in 2024, 2025. 45.6 thousand people are now part of our developer chats across Telegram and other channels. And we now have more than 350 teams building on Ton. I'm pretty sure this number is already bigger. I need to check the stats. But yeah, the interest is great, and we are very happy to see new faces coming to the ecosystem. Here's a quick snapshot of how we support projects, right? Because, every foundation has as its mission to support builders, projects that are trying to bring some value to the end users. And so we start with the very bottom of this amazing pyramid that we created. If the project is just starting out, we can help them with technical and product support, just general questions that they can ask during our builders calls. They can access Ton hubs, which are our regional units across the world. We have 5 hubs. Ton Europe Hub, which is, by the way, now doing a mini hackathon right next door. We have the CIS Hub, East Asia Hub, South and Southeast Asia Hub, so 2 Asian hubs in total. And we're opening an American hub very soon. Now, once the team reaches the growth stage, as we call it, it means that they already have an MVP and early traction. They can already get access to more support programs, including marketing, listing, connections with KOLs, Ton partner offers, and so on and so forth. And finally, at the scaling stage, we give fundraising support, token listing support. So whatever you guys need once you're ready for DGE or opening your investment round. Now, we can see this beautiful word champions at the top of the pyramid. We definitely look for those teams who really, according to our subjective opinion, can become their new drivers of the ecosystem, right? And so for those folks, which we cherry pick across verticals, we're ready to provide some exclusive type of support, including financial rewards like grants, including one-to-one mentorship from our vertical leads, and top-level marketing support, which goes beyond just posts on our official channels, but really something more custom. So all the programs that I've just mentioned are available on our new flagship platform, which we call Ton Builders Portal. I'll show the QR code just one slide after that. So what you essentially do if you want to build a project on Ton, if you already have an idea or you already started, you register your project there, and then you request a particular type of support based on your current need and aim. This is a QR code. If you are a builder willing to tap into the Ton ecosystem, you can scan it, you can register, just presenting your idea, and then just be up to date with what's happening in the ecosystem. Now, very briefly wanted to give you guys an overview of what we want to focus on in 2025 as an ecosystem, right? Because there's so many great things to build in Web3, but we need really to focus on something particular. So after doing a lot of research, talking to our founders, just understanding the landscape and feeling the market sentiments, we decided that we want to focus on 5 particular product verticals in 2025. The first one is gaming. We know that there's so many successful examples of games on WeChat that are already being ported to Ton, so we definitely are continuing on this path. Telegram Assets is something super exciting. I'm going to talk about it in a moment. It includes Telegram gifts, stickers, usernames, different SocialFi apps. Simplified DeFi is the next category. So it's really about bringing a very simple user experience to the retail user, right? Because why would they even know what crypto is, what a crypto wallet is, what, yield tokenization is? We want to avoid all those difficult terms and really want to simplify everything as much as we can. And I'll show you the examples of apps that are already doing it quite successfully. Payments is the vertical that I'm personally most bullish on, just because it's one of the major use cases in crypto in general, especially given the rise of stablecoins recently. And the one that is missing here, because I think we messed up with the format of the presentation, is AI, right? It's like an additional layer that could enhance user experience across all these 4 product verticals we are emphasizing in 2025. No? Payments, because I said that I'm most bullish on payments, so let's start with that. Here are 3 examples of apps that already exist on Ton and that are very good use cases for the users, because the market already shows that those apps are becoming popular. So on and off ramps in one single click inside Telegram, crypto debit and credit cards. Here's the example of holders, and that's the username of their bot that you can type in Telegram and check it out. Crypto card that you can use inside Telegram, inside a separate mobile app as well, just for purchasing real goods and services, in your daily life. And then Ton Cash is an example of a cashback platform, also a mini app that you open, you surf through different offers and promotions, and then you just earn cash back in assets on Ton, get all those additional perks and benefits throughout time. The next category is DeFi. As I was saying, make it as simple as possible. Probably some of you guys heard that Alena launched on Ton natively just around a month ago. So now we are providing incentives for users who are ready to stake USDE on Ton. It's up to 18% APY in total. And the thing is that it's available inside that wallet in Telegram that I was talking about previously. So how it works, you just open the wallet and you invest in one single click and earn this APY, right? You don't even need to know what's going on under the hood. You can definitely, read it in the instruction, but there's really no urgent need for the retail user to know all the details. So simplifying everything as much as we can is the aim here. This is another example of an Ethereum protocol called Midas. You probably heard about it as well. So the guys tokenized T-bills long ago, and now they've recently tokenized liquid funds as well, like Edge Capital, like Greece Haven, and MEV as well, I think. So you can get up to 20% annual yield, and imagine doing it in a single click inside a mini app. So that's where we are really looking at in 2025. Here's a quick snapshot. Imagine creating like a single platform where payments and DeFi and RWA will all intersect, will merge, and will provide the user this uniform, single, amazing experience where you would be able to on-ramp in a single click, send money to your parents or friends, buy them a gift, spend money in real life with your crypto card, earn cash back and loyalty points inside a mini app, invest and get yield from either DeFi or RWA, but you shouldn't care at all where it's coming from. And it's all inside Telegram, inside a catalog of apps, or even one single app. Like, who knows what our builders will ideate further on. Games, very simple. We already talked about Notcoin and Dogs with you today. So this year, we're trying to shift towards more sustainable and advanced games with a bit more complex gameplay. Right, so here are two examples of such games. City Holder, the first build to earn on Ton, as they consider themselves, and Meme Hustle, that's an instant tower defense game with a very fun meme coin narrative. Right, so you can see the numbers of the users that those folks have managed to get already. And so the idea is that even though we're trying to shift from hyper casual to casual mid-coin social games, we're still definitely sticking to these important elements that we figured out last year with the tap to earn trend, right? We need to make sure that the onboarding experience for the user is very smooth and very easy, including different simple tasks, leaderboards, referral programs, and competitions inside the game. And now, one of the last things I wanted to highlight today is definitely this new narrative of Telegram and Ton, which are Telegram assets, as we call them. Those include Telegram gifts, Telegram stickers, usernames and anonymous numbers, and tokenized communities. We're going to dive deeper into each of them. Let me briefly cover usernames and anonymous numbers. Those are old assets, right, that have existed for years already, but there's a lot of space for, enhancing the experience and reaching it, bringing some new ideas into the space. And tokenized communities is also a very exciting one. So imagine a token-gated chat on Telegram, right? Just, as we saw in FriendTag. So those kind of apps are really in great demand on Telegram and Ton right now. But the most exciting things that people are really driving crazy about are Telegram gifts and stickers. So just to give you a quick snapshot of the Telegram gifts market right now. So it's a 200 million market with 200K active traders and almost 10 million all-time high daily volume. It's important to note that the numbers that I'm showcasing here include both on and off-chain volume, because gifts, originally, they exist as off-chain assets, right? And so I'm going to show you how they look like right now. So you can buy gifts for Telegram stars inside Telegram very easily in a few clicks. You can wear them on your Telegram profile, right? You can send them to friends if they have a birthday or special occasion, or just because you love them. And then essentially you can convert those off-chain assets into NFTs and hold them on your Telegram wallet for security purposes, on Ton wallet, for security purposes, safety, and then getting some additional perks and benefits inside different apps in the ecosystem. So imagine you're farming, a DeFi airdrop, and if you hold a Telegram gift as an NFT on your wallet, you get additional points. Same with games, you can get additional benefits inside games if you hold gifts as NFTs. So here are 3 major marketplaces for those Telegram gifts NFTs: on Ton, Tunnel, Portals, and Get Gems. We have more. I didn't have space on this slide to showcase all of them, and we're getting more and more. I would want to say even every week, because this is really the hype of the ecosystem right now. What about stickers though? Let's remember that these assets, they, for now, exist only off-chain, right? So they haven't been even converted on-chain yet, but people are already really crazy about them. So 7.4 million in sales, it's just the really initial number that we've managed to achieve through selling those amazing assets inside Stickerbot, which is the largest marketplace for stickers so far on Telegram and Ton. You can see the numbers here. Pudgy Penguins was actually one of the first projects to have launched a collection of stickers inside Telegram, which was really fun. The thing about Telegram Gifts is that it is a very attractive tool for large IP to come to Ton and Telegram and to engage their audience even more and to attract new people to their original products and ideas. And we already have some successful cases, including Pudgy Penguins that I already mentioned, right? So they started with a sticker pack on Stickerball, but what they're doing now with the project called Olympics, which is essentially building this product for them, is they're launching a simple instant mini game for their community, right? They already have 2 million users on the wait list, which is a great number, and they're launching very soon. This is exactly this sticker pack that I mentioned previously. So they sold it for 2.4 million. So this is a great monetization opportunity for IP, to refresh the sentiment in the existing communities and to enlarge it, to embrace new people, not only Web3, but essentially Web2 users of Telegram. And last but not least, as I promised, AI, just because, I think at ECC, if you're not talking about AI on main stage, you're doing something wrong. We definitely want to tap into AI as well. This is something that we're making a large bet on. And we see AI as a supplementary layer to all the other apps, mini apps that are being built inside the ecosystem, right? So to us, AI tools, including mini apps and bots, they should be aimed at simplifying the user experience in DeFi, for example, making existing mini games more fun and more engaging and more fascinating, or explaining the user additionally in a good and a smooth way how a particular payment service works, for example, right? So if we combine all these things together, that's definitely going to work out in a great way. So guys, welcome to Ton. I think that was the very last speech of this day today. I hope you enjoyed it and you got some new stuff. Actually, we are very happy to have you in our ecosystem, whatever you're doing, if you're a builder, if you're an investor, if you're just a Web3 enthusiast, please follow Ton official social media here if you scan this QR code. And a separate note, we're having a small Ton event right next door. You should follow the arrows on signs. So it's a mini hackathon that we're launching here in Europe, but anyone can participate. It's going to last for 2 weeks. And actually, if you are a builder, you can actually create any of the apps that I mentioned today across those 5 verticals. You can go beyond that. We're very happy to embrace new ideas. This is just a link to a tweet that would give you directions on how to reach the event. It's still ongoing. We're going to be there until I think around 6 p.m. So you're very welcome to come and just have a chat with me, with my colleagues. And so I hope it was fun. Thank you so much for your attention and have a lovely evening.